Generally, your biggest expense in any budget is housing. Housing is traditionally 1/3 of your total overall expense. Overall, that's kind of a general basis. Now, I live in a place called Isla Mujeres. It's a tourist mecca. It's a white sandy beach island off the coast of Cancun. You can live less expensively there. So I pay $600 a month for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, about 1,100 square feet downstairs, and then I have an enormous, about a 40 by 60 rooftop balcony, which I've turned into a beach club. I have all of that space, and I pay $600 a month. You pay more for an ocean view if you're right on the ocean or beach access. You pay more if you have amenities like a pool. You pay more for amenities if you live in a condo that has a pool. You would have condo expenses. If you have, a restaurant or something like that, if you have a big fancy apartment, multi-story apartment building, you would pay more for those luxuries. You can pay as much as you want. I see people who are posting, I'm coming and my budget is $4,000 a month. Well, I can tell you, you can find housing for $4,000 a month. You can also find housing for $400 a month. So it really depends on your budget, what you want to spend, and an understanding of what is affordable and doable in Mexico. Again, other markets are less expensive, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. You can buy a house in Mexico for much less than a comparable house in a big city in the United States. Living in a rural area, you can find something much cheaper than in a big urban area. Beach is more expensive than a rural area. You can buy new apartments for $100,000, for $150,000 with nice amenities, with a view of the beach, not too far from the beach. I don't think you could buy a condo in the United States for $60,000. One of the big things is property taxes here in Mexico are extremely low, between $200 and $600 per year, not per month, per year. In Texas, I was paid about $7,000 a year for property taxes. So again, property taxes are 1/10 of what they were back in the States. So that gives you some idea of housing. Utilities and services are comparably low.